And then the NWA champion from Honolulu, Hawaii, Malia, Hosaka. And her opponent, and I believe, going to get it.
Let me tell you something, Beau James. I've made a lot better and a bigger man than you ever dared to even think that you could be. And if you was really a man, you would wrestle me, Beau James, because all these people want to see me kick your butt like I did your partner. And I would beat you, Beau James, right here in Fall Blank. Like a sheep.
You said you want to wrestle me? You want to fight me? Debbie Combs, if you don't know by now, you better realize something. First of all, I'm king around here, and second of all, beating up a woman don't mean nothing to me, so what you get that big old ass of yours in here?
I ain't talking about a big ass, Beau James. Tell you something. You might think that you're a king, baby, but I'm a queen, and always remember that.
And a champion at that.
Well, Beau James changed his mind. Here we go, Malia Hosaka against Debbie Combs. Boy, this will be a good match here. Malia Hosaka from Honolulu, Hawaii. Debbie Combs from Nashville, Tennessee. Her mother, Cora Combs, wrestled for many years and is still wrestling down in the USWA. Instead of the referee checking Malia Hosaka, Beau James done the checking. I'll call the match for you as soon as the match starts. Malia Hosaka back in the ring. We've called for the bell. Malia Hosaka jumps out of the ring.
You keep your mouth off me, Beau James. You keep your mouth off me. You ain't gonna knock nothing out. You wanna knock me out? Take your best shot.
Beau James keeps telling Debbie Combs he's going to knock her out. Debbie told him, said, hey, give it your best shot. Here we go. Malia Hosaka and Debbie Combs collar and elbow right in the center of the ring. Malia Hosaka getting the hair of Debbie Combs, taking her down to the mat. The crowd into it saying, hey, she got her hair. Debbie Combs saying Malia Hosaka's choking. Debbie Combs telling the referee, James McCombs, that Malia Hosaka's doing the choking. Malia Hosaka right here in Fall Branch, Tennessee. Debbie Combs, one of the greatest lady wrestlers in the world today. In fact, you're seeing two of the very best right here tonight in Fall Branch, Tennessee. It's a pleasure to be here and for me to call this match for you. And I'll tell you what, it's good to be back working with Southern States Championship Wrestling. We've missed it, and it's good to be back. Whether I'm in the ring or on the microphone, it makes any difference. I enjoy both. And we've got two fine referees tonight in James McCombs and Kevin Dalton doing the refereeing for you. Mike Williams on the microphone. Malia Hosaka been using the hair a lot of Debbie Combs. A lot of mat wrestling. Malia, excuse me, has been working mostly on the arm, but she's been in the hair mostly. You don't see women wrestling much anymore, but I tell you what, it's as popular as it's ever been, and I think it should be on about every card if a man can get it. Now, Debbie Combs turns the tide. She turns Malia Hosaka over on her stomach. She gets a back arm bar. From my vantage point here at ringside, she is working over Malia Hosaka. Again, she puts the twist on the arm. Debbie Combs wanting referee James McCombs to ask Malia Hosaka, does she want to give up? Hosaka gets a handful of Debbie Combs' hair. Debbie Combs tells the referee every time she gets a hold of my hair, I'm going to pull her hair. Now she's on Beau James. She told Beau she'd pull his hair out too. Malia Hosaka going for the hair of Debbie Combs again. And really, they've done a lot of mat wrestling here tonight. Beau James out here making sure everything's going to go Malia Hosaka's way. Malia Hosaka and Debbie Combs on the mat. Looks like Malia's got a side headlock from my vantage point. Referee James Combs staying right on the action. From my vantage point, I could just see the side headlock. Now, Malia Hosaka comes up in a side headlock with Debbie Combs. She's applying the pressure. This Malia Hosaka, she is quick, and she can move, and she just tucked Debbie Combs down in a side headlock. Malia Hosaka choking Debbie Combs while Beau James has the referee's attention. Now when the referee turns back around, the side headlock is reapplied by Malia Hosaka on Debbie Combs. Debbie going for the hair, Malia. But the referee says, hey, get your hands out of her hair. Don't pull her hair. Malia Hosaka still with a side headlock on Debbie Combs. They're coming to their feet. Debbie Combs shoots Malia Hosaka into the ropes. Hosaka comes off, gets the side headlock once again, and once again it's Debbie Combs shoots Malia Hosaka into the ropes. Malia grabs the hair of Debbie Combs and holds on for the headlock. Now Debbie Combs comes up and gets a head scissors on one Malia Hosaka. Debbie Combs applying the head scissors to one Malia Hosaka. Malia coming up, but Debbie Combs reaches back, clambers her across the stomach, gets her back down. Debbie Combs asking Beau James, hey, do you want one? I'll give you one too. Beau James talking to the referee. Debbie Combs still with the headlock on Malia Hosaka. Debbie Combs again throwing the fist into the midsection of Malia Hosaka. She got a 2 count on Malia. She still got the side headlock from my vantage point. Malia Hosaka comes up out of the side headlock, or the head scissors rather. Hooks those legs, crosses them, pulls back, but instead of using the face, she was using the hair of Debbie Combs. Referee James McCombs is in front of me. Of course, he has to be in that position to see if Debbie Combs would like to give it up. Malia Hosaka working on the legs and applying pressure to the back. Debbie Combs pushes Malia Hosaka off with the feet. Malia coming up, gives her the Japanese side kick to the throat area. Now Malia got Debbie Combs by the hair, shoots her into the ropes. There's that side kick to the midsection. This Malia Hosaka, I told you, she's a mover and a shaker. And by golly, she's given Debbie Combs a hard row to hoe. Now she's on the referee. She goes back over, turns her attention to Debbie Combs. Malia Hosaka has taken off one of the gloves. She's got it around Debbie Combs' throat, cutting off the air to the throat. Now Beau James is starting to choke Debbie Combs. Beau James said he didn't care to hit a woman. By golly, he just showed you he didn't. He kind of threw the right hand to the side of the face of Debbie Combs. Malia Hosaka taking over on Debbie Combs. She's got her by the arms. Malia Hosaka going to the hair of Debbie Combs. Malia Hosaka going for the Japanese kick right into the stomach 2 times. Now the arm bar twist. Malia Hosaka moving in on Debbie Combs. Malia Hosaka, the NWA World's Champion, is really working over Debbie Combs from Nashville, Tennessee. Debbie takes a flip out there. There was a 1 count. The shoulders was down. James McCombs counts another one. Malia Hosaka staying on the arms of Debbie Combs. There she goes again. I'm so used to saying he. We don't have ladies matches around that much, and you get sidetracked. But Debbie Combs and Malia Hosaka putting on a very interesting match here in Fall Branch, Tennessee tonight. Malia Hosaka's been staying with the arm bar, and that arm's starting to turn white and numb on Debbie Combs. Debbie Combs starting to come to her feet. Malia Hosaka shoots her in. There's that kick to the front of the face. There's a 2 count by referee James McCombs. Malia Hosaka, she rakes the back of Debbie Combs. There's a clothesline from Malia Hosaka. And now Hosaka has got a foot across the throat of Debbie Combs. Malia's going to the leg now. Step over toe hold. Now she grabs the other. She's going in for the sting maneuver. She bends back on those legs of Debbie Combs. Now Malia Hosaka is going in for the Texas toe hold, but Debbie Combs flips her back out. Malia Hosaka goes for the kick, gets her to the side of the face. Malia Hosaka brings her out, but Debbie Combs getting a knee up into the face of Malia Hosaka. Debbie Combs going for the big swing here. She might swing. Here we go. Swinging her around. Debbie Combs with a beautiful swing maneuver on Malia Hosaka. Here she goes for it again. She's starting to lock it in. Now she goes for the Boston Crab. She's almost got it locked. She's not got it set fully in, but just enough to kind of cause pain. But Malia Hosaka with a flip out and a 2 count. Reversal by Debbie Combs, a 2 count. Both women, here goes Malia Hosaka. That was the Olympic roll-up. A 2 count right there. Debbie Combs shooting Malia Hosaka across her back. Looks like an airplane spin, and it is. We're going for the ride. Debbie Combs with an airplane spin. Malia Hosaka holding on. 2 count on Debbie Combs as Debbie went to lay Malia down. She held on and rolled her over. Debbie Combs going now for the, looks like the swing full Nelson. Malia Hosaka dropping down. Debbie Combs got her hip. It looks like it's going to be a butt buster here in a minute. I'm looking for a butt buster. Here we go. The butt buster, just like I called it. I knew it was coming. And right there you saw it. Debbie Combs got her legs locked around the midsection of Malia Hosaka. Here comes the butt buster again. There we go. Boy, that drove her tailbone plumb up her spine. Now the Kiwi roll. Debbie Combs keeping Malia Hosaka in the Kiwi roll that was made famous by Abe Jacobs in the 50s and 60s and 70s. Debbie Combs and Malia Hosaka, what a show they're putting on tonight here in Fall Branch, Tennessee. Beau James informing the referee, James McCombs, that Debbie Combs is breaking every rule in the book. And if he don't quit and watch what she's doing, they're leaving and taking the NWA Women's World Title with them tonight.
If you people like me more noise, me and Malia's gonna take this crowd right up the tail with it.
Malia Hosaka went for a double chop on Debbie Combs. Malia Hosaka shoots her in. Sunset flip of Debbie Combs. But Malia Hosaka was in the ropes. A call for the break. Here comes the swing again. The slingshot maneuver across the ropes. Malia Hosaka in a world of trouble now. Surfboard. Ricky Steamboat used this years ago. There's the Hawaiian surfboard. Referee James McCombs asking Malia Hosaka, does she want to give it up? She said, yes, sirree.